Hey, what's going on, guys? I haven't made a video in a while, but just wanted to kind of let you guys know a little bit about my experience, with Prime. I mean, overall, my experience has been pretty good. My trainer was awesome. I mean, we did the PSD training together and also the TNT. I mean, it was a little hard as far as money goes at first. But once you get your CDL license, you do get your $700 a week. So long as you're working, 7 days a week, then you will get your $700 for that week. I mean, if you're at home time, you don't get anything for home time. Obviously, it's just like, any other job. I mean, you don't get paid to be at home. But now, I mean, I've been driving since August. I mean, it's February now, 2015. But, I got my own truck. It's a lightweight international 2014. I mean, it's pretty good. It hauls nice. It has the Bluetooth in here, so I can connect my phone and everything to it. But now, that I've been driving by myself, I average, I would say, about $850 every week. And that's not a lie. I mean, I'm a company driver, so obviously I'm not making the kind of money that I guess lease driver would be making. But lease drivers, they have to pay more money, to maintain their trucks and things like that. So I didn't, me myself personally, I don't think it would behoove me to pay as much money as these lease drivers do. I mean, they pay like $1,000 a week. Yes, $1,000 a week alone, and that's just for the truck payment. I mean, they make a lot of money. They can make like $4,000, $3,000, $4,000 a week, but they're not going to be making that all the time. And then when you go home, you're not driving, so you're not making any money. You got to make sure that you're saving, putting some money out for taxes and your tire fund to make sure that your tires can get replaced if any of them blow out, anything like that. I mean, the truck is yours, so you have to maintain it. I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. So I pay my taxes. It already comes out of my check, and after tax, I gross about $1,100 a week. And after taxes, I come home with like $850, sometimes $9, but I really haven't seen a check under $800 since I've been driving alone. I mean, obviously, when I go on home time, I'm gonna be losing some money. I mean, that's just how it is, because I'm not gonna be working. But when I'm driving for that week, I would, be making at least $800 at the very least. Unless, of course, you have some other issues where, the truck isn't working properly, and I mean, you get paid like layover pay and things like that for not being able to drive the truck, but it ain't gonna be the same as if you were driving. So if you do go solo, I would suggest getting yourself a lightweight. I mean, if you're a company driver, you're going to get the lightweight anyways, unless there are no more to be had, and then in which case they'll give you a condo, which is the 2-sleeper one. But the lightweight truck, I mean, it's awesome. It's just like the the condo, but just a little smaller. So you do get the extra 5-cent incentive. So I think right now total I'm getting like 43 cents a mile, if I'm correct. So Prime definitely is one of the higher paying companies out there. as far as people who start off with any trucking company. I mean, if you've never driven a truck before, some other company will pay you less because obviously your experience isn't there. But you know, with Prime, it seems, you know, the quality of the vehicles and things like that, to me, you know, it seems better. Obviously, you know, it has the APUs, and you know, it's a 2014 truck. I don't have some like 2005 or something like that. And you know, the company's big. You know, they're well known. They have trailers freaking everywhere. You know what I mean? And they have freight all over the country. They have a bunch of, or rather, they have a few like dedicated routes and things like that. I mean, definitely, I would say if you're gonna start with any company, you know, to start driving trucks or something like that, something you want to do, I would recommend going with Prime. I mean, like I said, starting off, it's a little rough, and that, I'm sure that's with any company. You know, if you don't have any money or anything like that, it's gonna be a little rough. I mean, and the reason it's gonna be rough is because you don't have money. You're not gonna be able to, you know, kind of enjoy yourself out there. Or if you need, you know, some money to pay for whatever, you know, rent or something like that, you have to like be in it to win it. That was so yo, that line was so lame. Anyways, but you gotta put your time in. You know, I think it took me right around I would really say about a month and a half before I started seeing, you know, the $700 a week. But once the $700 a week was rolling in, that's for your TNT training. That's once you pass your CDL driving test, then you go ahead and get your license. Once you pass, you get your license and you do your TNT. So you're not being paid as a solo driver, because you're not. You're in a team. You're in a team-based environment. However, you're still not by yourself. You're still with your trainer, going out there and learning. But while you're training, you will be making $700 a week. Now for PSD, you get $200 a week until, you know, you get your CDL license, which those $200 a week you have to pay back if you use that money. I did, and I've already paid it off. I paid it back, so I mean, I'm good. But then you go into TNT and you start making your $700 a week. And once you do your TNT training, which is 30,000 miles, once you have done that, then you would get your own truck. You know, you upgrade, get your own truck, and you get your own truck, you'll start making, if it's a lightweight, you'll be making 43 cents a mile. And from then, I've been making, you know, like I said, $800, $850, $900, sometimes $950 a week. You know, but I don't see anything less than that. Prime to me is a good company, and I definitely recommend Prime for anyone who, you know, wants to start driving trucks. You know, if you want to make a change in your life, then definitely Prime is the way to go. I've been able to make a lot. I've been able to make a lot more as far as like decisions in my life, and being able to do things because of the kind of money that I'm making. And you know, it's not like, you know, making, let's say, $800 every single week is, oh my God, I'm so rich. No, it's not that. But you know, you feel a sense of security. You can do a little more. You can do probably things that you haven't done before, or buy things that you haven't been able to buy, and kind of have a little more of a financial security. You know, going from, you know, $250 to $300 a week, you know, working at Walmart or McDonald's and things like that. I mean, that's fine and all, and I'm not knocking anybody for it. I mean, trucking isn't for everyone, but when you know that you don't need some crazy degree or something like that to make this kind of money, you can just come to Prime, learn what you have to learn, and just try to make the best of it. It's going to be tough, I think, for some people. A lot of people complain about their trainers and things like that, and sometimes you get a bad trainer, sometimes you get a good trainer. Let's just hope that you do get the good trainer, but I would just say stick with it. Try to fight through all those little stupid things that people might consider stupid. Trainers doing this or whatever. Doesn't matter. Just stick with it, and just be careful out there, and I'm sure that you can do it, and you'll be able to change your life. But definitely, guys, it's already at like 11 minutes here, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, just comment on the page, and I'll try my best to respond to them. All right, peace.